Hey everybody, this is Janet Smith. I'm tuning in from Michigan to give you a couple tips about the holiday season. I love the holiday season because it's a great time to assess your year. There's a new year starting, great time to go over goals, and of course, hopefully all of you are getting to see family and friends, maybe getting some time off of work. This is a hard time of the year, I think, to stay committed and focused to your health and fitness goals. So, over the, last 15 years or so, I've been working in the industry, and I know the one big factor is believing in yourself. It's you that makes the decision to be committed to a plan and to certain goals. I love working with my students every day. I love seeing their progress, hearing about their stories, and knowing that they are achieving and making that decision to be healthier, to be happier, and to reach their goals. So you have a lot going on during this season, so I identified 4 quick tips for you that I hope can help you make the holiday season a little bit easier for you to stay committed to your health and fitness goals. So number 1 is to be consistent. Again, if you already have a health plan, or you've already identified your fitness goals, stay consistent with that throughout the holiday season. Stay on track with your eating. If you're eating, 2 or 3 small meals a day with a couple snacks, or 4 or 5 small meals, continue to do that. Don't not eat leading up to maybe a big gathering. You're going to be more likely to overeat at those big gatherings. So make sure that you're staying consistent with those 4 or 5 small meals throughout the day. Stay consistent with your fitness plan then also. Keep it in your schedule. Don't overcommit yourself. I know you have a lot going on with probably travel and buying gifts for people and maybe doing community outreach, different things, but make sure you keep your commitment to yourself to get that hour or an hour and a half to you. You deserve that time to get your workout in. Put it in your planner, put it in your smartphone, whatever you've got, and keep that time sacred for your fitness. So that's tip number 1. Be consistent. Stay on track. Number 2 then is to be prepared. You're probably going to be doing a lot more traveling and being maybe away from home also. So be prepared with your eating and your fitness. So for eating, there's a couple things that I use that really help me when I'm away from home and when I'm traveling. I use these snack size Ziploc bags to help me with my portion control, and then to always have things on hand too. So when I go to the grocery store, let's say I've bought some like whole wheat crackers or nuts I use a lot for my snacks, almonds. So when I get home, I'll actually just go ahead and grab these snack size Ziploc bags here, and I'll put the crackers and the almonds right in there, and I'll have them in my pantry so they're easily accessible. So in the morning when I'm rushing out the door, going somewhere, I can just grab them real quickly. I think I portioned some out right here. So this is what I do. I just put them right here, easy to grab, and I'm ready to go. The other thing I use a lot is bars, protein bars. I love the Cliff bars. This is just one of the things that I love. Easy to grab, easy to have on hand. Ziploc containers, and also I'll use these for my fruits and vegetables a lot too, and again I'll portion them out, cut like my apples or carrots, whatever it is, put them in here, and then easy to grab again right from the fridge when I'm on the go. I have like a lunch bag, right, that I just put all that stuff in, and I've got food on hand. You're less likely then to go through a drive-through or stop at the food court if you're out power shopping for the holidays. If you have snacks on hand, use the snacks, make that decision rather than, making maybe a less healthy choice when you're out and about doing, some shopping or traveling. Fitness-wise then, the same thing. I'll pack some things if I'm traveling and I'm on the go. One of my staple things when I travel, I have these elastic bands. Super, easy to pack, reasonably priced. You can, buy a whole roll of these for, not that much money. So this one right here is tied up Okay, so you see the loop right there. I'll put these in around, my legs. I'll add a little bit of resistance when I'm doing cardio, jumping jacks, or lateral skates. And then you can get the thicker bands too that have a little bit more resistance, like this one here. This one's got the handles on the end and then more resistance. These are great for strength training to get a little bit more resistance with either upper body or lower body strength training. Easy to pack, don't weigh very much, don't take up much space, do a couple sets. The other thing I travel with is my favorite DVDs or exercise videos. Then I pack my DVD player or my computer, and I make sure I have my chargers too for my laptop or my DVD player, because that would be a bummer if you can't charge it and can't use it. I'll travel with those. I'll have, my friends or my family do a video with me too, and it makes for a nice activity. So I'm always prepared. So that's tip number 2, be prepared with your nutrition and your fitness when you're on the go, especially in this busy time of the year. Number 3 then is to be aware of your surroundings. If you know that you're going to have some triggers, if you're out power shopping again and you're at the mall and you love Cinnabon, you love that smell, and how can you resist that? Know that that's going to be a trigger for you. I've got a friend who will just go in and smell, and then she can walk out and she feels like she had one of the Cinnabon rolls or whatever it is. And then obviously it's a lot less calories too. But again, if you're prepared, if you've got the snacks on hand when you're out shopping, you're not going to have that same temptation to stop in somewhere and make maybe a less healthy decision or choice. Then at larger gatherings, there's going to be a ton of food. I usually go for the vegetables first. I fill a big plate up with vegetables. There's that crunch. They've got a great source of amount of nutrition in them. They've got the fiber. It's going to make you feel full. And I always go in with thinking, it's a social gathering. If it's through work or your friends, you're there to, mingle and talk with people. So eat slowly. Enjoy the people that are around you. You're going to be less likely to gorge yourself with a ton of food if you're enjoying interacting with the people around you. Desserts, grab one. Grab maybe something that you don't have on a regular basis. Pass up maybe the cookies or the cakes and find that sweet little, chocolate or that's wrapped in a strawberry, or the chocolate that's surrounding that strawberry. Grab something fun like that, something different that you don't have on a regular basis or have access to. A fabulous tip that I think is wonderful, someone told me, is to wear a little bit more form-fitting or tighter clothes to big gatherings like that, because you're going to feel a little bit more full sooner. So again, you're going to be less likely to overeat at those gatherings. So wear a fabulous outfit, show off your body, and you'll be less likely to overeat. So be aware of your surroundings. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4 then is to be active. Here in Michigan, we've got snow down on the ground already. You guys know it, those of you that are here from Michigan. Great time to go out and just play and be a kid. Go and build a snowman. Go sledding, go tubing, go skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, ice skating. A lot of great fun activities to do in the outdoors during this time of the year. Make it an activity. Grab your family, grab your friends, make that part of your, fun for the day. Go and do something active all together. I think it's a great time also to try out new classes or new facilities, especially if you're traveling somewhere. Go and just try out the facility. A lot of places will let you go in, for the day and be able to use the facility. So there's so many different things that you can do. You really don't have a reason to not be active during this time of the year. Involve your family. Have a great time with it. I hope that a couple things that I'm saying can help you stay on track with your health and nutrition for the holiday season. The 4 tips I gave you was just 1, be consistent, 2, be prepared, 3, be aware, 4, be active. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. Safe travels.